Okay, shall we head inside and wait for all the stars to arrive?
Premiere of Gladiator II here in London, Leicester Square.
One of the best things to shoot in the auditorium.
One, two. Yeah. What's up, people? People, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. Here we go. Yo, DJ, Gladiator II. If you're excited, make some noise. Red carpet style of fashion, here we go. One, two, three. Love that, love that, love that, love that. Let's go. So I'm serious. Gladiators out here. I better watch what I do now. Watch what I say. You know what I'm saying? Man might just take me out, innit, bro?
Fit for royalty, which is why we are welcoming in his first ever appearance at a film premiere since becoming king. King Charles himself will be here this evening.
amazing. I miss Valletta. I can't wait to go there again. And absolutely loved working with Lots. I can't wait to go back.
Thank you so
And
much.
then there was
Very welcome. Nice to see you.
a few more steps in the process, but then
A few
I had the
contracts,
call.
some papers to sign.
But then I just got the call. I was with at the dog park with my dog, and I got the call that this is happening. And
Was your
I'm
dog
like,
excited?
That's my dog excited. Honestly, I have the most aloof. Is that the word?
Aloof, yes.
My dog is the most aloof dog you'll ever meet, and I was so happy. You're like, yeah.
Bone arrow.
Okay, lovely. Thank you so much. No worries.
I surprised myself at how good I was. So I trained for like 2 weeks in archery and sword fighting, and the archery, I was shocked.
Too into
Yeah, because
it.
I'm vegan, and so I don't like too much violence. You know, although this is like a violent, but you know, it's not about the violence.
Yeah, Katniss in town. Well, you're really good in the film. It was really fun watching you shoot some bow and arrows because you're very good at it.
Thank you,
Thank you so much. We're now joined by Leo Robbins. How's it going?
Very good. How are you?
Good. What is your first impression of the carpet we're now at?
Looks amazing. Looks like Rome. In the middle of London, but it's amazing. Yeah.
Well, the first thing I wanted to talk to you about was kind of the first day on set and what that was like.
I was shocked how big it was and how into it all those amazing people and how rich it is and how professional it is. So come down for so many great movies. So for me, it was a dream just to think about working with this amazing director.
Gotcha. Was there a favorite moment you shared on set with him?
The fight that I had with Paul was really something to remember.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. It's so guttural. It's a lot of fun.
It is wild.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely wild. Is there, I guess, were there any things that you had to do research into for your part that you took?
Oh my God. Absolutely. Now the composer, no, you are not interested, but
I'm now joined by Fred Heckinger. How's it going? Are you overwhelmed at all? Yes. Gotcha. Yeah, there's people in costume. I mean, even beyond the sands and chariot, there's fire.
Hello.
the sands, come on.
Well, I wanted to start with a kind of fun question. I had already asked Paul this, and I kind of wanted to know if there's anyone in the cast that you would trust to fight for your honor in the ring.
Pedro, I would trust.
Okay. Is it a physical thing or is it an emotional?
I think it's a perfect mix of strength, might, and also honor.
Gotcha.
I feel it's a mix of Yeah, emotional kindness and also physical prowess.
Gotcha.
Do you want to speak to you?
Without spoiling anything, get to play a pretty fun
Yeah?
character. I kind of wanted to
Rich.
hear what the prep work for that was.
Like usually you're preparing on your own, and it's a kind of solitary experience. But one of the unusual blessings of this one was there's a part of the movie where I'm a double act with Joe Quinn, so we got to prepare some of that stuff together, and that was really fun.
Gotcha. Were those scenes where you were able to like have time off camera where you guys are really getting like the nitty gritty of the brothers?
Yeah, we just spent time together. We just really thought of the public arena aspect as a kind of dual performance, and so we did spend a lot of time together thinking and talking about those scenes.
Gotcha. Well, you guys are really fun in the movie. Those are some of my favorite scenes. Thank you so much for stopping by.
You look amazing, oh my
Thank you
goodness!
so much. You look amazing. Wow.
Listen, we're here, we're ready. We're freezing, but we're doing it.
But the adrenaline
Yes.
is keeping me pretty warm.
It's
'cause
keeping
I was
us
so
warm.
scared about that.
Cool, is that all good? Are we all right?
Beautiful.
Yeah, all good. It's so lovely to see you. Can I just say you have the bluest eyes I've ever seen?
Thank you.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, I have no credit. This is my dad's eyes, so I didn't do anything to get them. But thank you so much.
You're absolutely stunning tonight, and you're amazing in the film. A proper warrior. Tell me, what was it like being a part of Gladiator II?
Cast members. I was kind of
Epic.
curious what it was
I'm
like to
honestly
step
still kind of
back
pinching
into
myself
this
from the
role.
fact that I'm actually a part of this thing. It's been a year and a half since we shot, so I had the time to digest the fact that I'm a part of this. But also, I still need to pinch myself. I'm still soaking in the environment. It was just epic, and I'm just so grateful and honored.
And I love to see you when you were getting into the armor and stuff. I love to see the fact that a woman was also fighting. Was that empowering?
So empowering, oh my gosh. And I, even from prepping, like when I started to train in the archery, I felt so, you know what I mean? And I was quite good at it, to be honest. My trainer was like pretty shocked. I felt so powerful. So powerful, and yeah.
I love to hear that, and I love a bit of archery as well. I love doing archery.
Can you again?
I love archery as well.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, my favourite. And listen, Paul Mescal's somewhere behind us. People are losing their minds. What was it like getting to work with him on this?
I mean, Paul is one of my favorite actors, and I was so excited to meet him and to work with him. And he's the sweetest guy, literally, the kindest. I was so curious to see him work, and I really tried to soak in every moment that I could to like see the way he walks the set, see his dynamic with Ridley Scott.
Thank you so much for stopping
It was an amazing learning experience, and he was so kind to me, and it was so wonderful, and it's really an honor to be, you know, his in the movie, obviously. His love, his wife. It's an honor.
Listen, congratulations, and your eyes are incredible. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
It's amazing to be here and talk. 20 years old when I watched the first film. It stayed with me. It still stays with me. So coming to this one, you know, you feel the pressure. You want to do everything perfectly, and thank goodness Ridley wanted to come back.
First of all, it's an incredible movie. We both watched the first one and we both really enjoyed it. And it's basically a big honor for us to be invited to the premiere of Gladiator, being a gladiator. However, I think on the driving part, we could be pretty good.
I was going to say, you guys behind a chariot would actually be quite fun to watch.
Exactly. On the other side, probably not.
Been on set before, so.
Similar things, lots of people, looking lovely, lots of moving parts, certainly the same thing on the Ridley Scott films. But yeah, we're very excited to show everyone the fruits of our efforts.
What was your relationship with Ridley Scott before this? Do you have any favorites? Did you grow up watching his movies? Probably one of the best film runs ever, like 20 films, all different genres, which is, it's tough to wrap my head around.
It's quite a CV.
Yeah. The last thing I kind of wanted to talk to you about was just kind of how you came on board to this.
Well, it was a fairly straightforward thing. I was invited to audition, and I was very excited by the prospect of being given that opportunity. I went in, I met Kate Rhodes-James, the wonderful casting director, who I definitely owe a drink or some flowers, and then Ridley invited me to join, so it was a fairly straightforward
perfect story.
Situation.
Yeah, that sounds much less stressful than I had in mind. I'm sure it was stressful, but
you know, there were worse stresses.
Yeah. Well, you're wonderful and it's fun to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks.
You got the perfect angle.
Hey. Okay, we're now live. I'd like to welcome to the carpet Pedro Pascal. Would you like to introduce your sister?
He's hilarious.
That's what everyone's been saying.
He called me a cheeky fuck once, and he meant it as a compliment, and he me.
That's really nice to hear. And then kind of the last thing I wanted to ask you about was for the people that did not grow up with the original
the experience of a spectacle that is filled with rich characters and performances, and Ridley's wheelhouse of vision, then please come and see this movie. You're going to have a blast.
Thank you both so much for
Returning to the world of Gladiator as Gracchus, it's the legend Derek Jacobi. Good evening, Derek. How are you this evening?
Very frightened, mate. But well.
The set of a Gladiator film.
Wonderful, just wonderful. The first one was to be actually in a set that was the Colosseum. And it was also big, like this. It's so big and wonderful. But I can do films.
About your character.
Well, my character is Lucius' wife, and I can't tell you too much, but let's just say that she's a badass warrior. She's very strong, but also very, very loving, loyal.
Actually filmed though, what is it like being part of a sequence like that?
Honestly, the battlefield felt like a battlefield, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I'm actually in the middle of this.
So obviously Ridley Scott is a master at directing spectacle like this. What is it actually like being directed by him on set in a moment like that?
It was fascinating to me. He was so...
Gladiator II compared to other movies you've worked on?
And I was in a rented flat in Bayswater while my own house was being renovated, and I did about 80 takes because I was just not happy with any of them, trying to be in Bayswater. So I'd like to formally apologise down the barrel and apologise to any of my neighbours for screaming, you know, announcing.
Lovely to see
What's
you.
This?
ITN, and I am the Gladiator in all our glory. I've dressed for the occasion.
Why not?
Listen, I love your character in this.
Yeah.
I mean, the voice, the preparation. I know the boys had a lot of like fighting moves and stuff to prep for, but you must have prepped the diaphragm for all the voice and the vocals, right?
You have to take care of your voice if you're going to be an announcer in the Colosseum. Here, look, you can talk to me, but look, Paul Mescal is just there. Look, just that's Paul Mescal, just there.
Are you as starstruck as us right now?
No, because I met him before. He's very nice.
But how amazing is it?
He
being
didn't
a part?
slay me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Actually, your character gets away with it, which is good.
Yes.
How amazing was it being a part of this world?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. I just like the dressing up. Put on a tunic and a crown, and yeah, it was just I like showing off.
And all the makeup and stuff, because there's a lot of makeup for each role.
Yeah, I'm a bit camp in this. It was quite a stretch.
We love camp.
Yeah.
We love it. It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you.
Cheers. That's something that it's rare, and it
takes true mercy upon give actors that space to breathe, not feel rushed.
Oh, Paul's coming back. Wait. Oh, they're going to say hello. Paul and Andrew. Paul and Andrew! Oh, I love it. Love it.
Howdy. How's it going? Good. How do you feel to be here tonight? Just got here. Gotcha. This is your second time working with Ridley Scott.
I love it.
I'm a big fan of your work, so I was curious, what about this movie brought you back to work?
So excited.
This is good. I like that. No, I truly think so.
Can I say that from now on?
Please. Quote me on that. Reese. Because Reese says. No, you really are. Tragedy, Macbeth, everything like that. It is really such a pleasure to watch on screen. I was curious what that kind of process looks like. Those long monologues, especially
I would love.
You have to command such large range.
Whatever you guys do that.
You know, 40 years of experience.
Sorry, and when you're ready, okay.
Being on stage and it all coming together.
Well, of course. Both sides.
I'm joined now by Neil Round, who plays Vigo.
Hello.
How's your walk down the red carpet in the premiere so far been?
So that is quite funny to be able to do that, and I'm delighted he's come out for a good night.
It's a big one. 100% agree on all counts. Thank you so much. He is the master of ceremonies at the Colosseum. He is also the wonderful Matt Lucas. Matt, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Hello to everybody in whichever cinema. People are watching this in cinemas, aren't they? Whichever cinema you're at.
Hello, it's lovely to see you. You look absolutely incredible, by the way.
I love your. This is lovely.
I had to do it. I had to do
Of course
it.
you did. I left mine at home.
You in the film, you absolutely slay in the film with the crowns and everything. What was that moment like when you saw yourself back in all the costumes and everything?
Well, I look totally deranged, so that was quite funny. I remember like putting all the costume on for the first time. It's very blingy, a lot going on. It was exciting. Yeah.
And you're part of this franchise, Gladiator II. I mean, I know it's so hard, but what does this mean to you?
It means a lot. So, I mean, I grew up watching the films of Ridley Scott, and I've always been deeply, deeply inspired by him, and having the opportunity to work with him at the company that I kept in this film, to work with Paul, Pedro, Denzel, Connie, who came back and held our hand, and Fred, obviously, and amongst many, many other talented actors. So it means a lot. It means a lot to bring it to London, where I grew up. I grew up going to the cinema, and so to have a film showing here, and one that the King's coming to, it's quite funny, isn't it?
I don't need to curtsy though, because obviously I'm wearing the crown as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Naturally. He'll be looking for that.
I know.
Yeah. Hello.
You mentioned the costume. I'd love to know how you sort of...
Yeah, we worked together trying to get these looks right, and I think what was fun about it was it seemed that these kind of characters could hold anything quite big. It was like we could always crank it and go louder. So we really lent into that.
Were there any sort of key inspirations for that? I know you've spoken about Beavis and Butthead for the...
A bit of Beavis and Butthead, a bit of Beavis and Butthead, amongst others, yes.
Great, thank you.
Nice one. Take care.
It's that time. I'm joined by the wonderful Paul Mescal. So how are you this evening? How has your walk been down this red carpet at the premiere?
I'm struggling to string sentences together. I'm just kind of like, I like this film a lot. I'm really proud. And you know, all of this is true. It's like, how can you fathom?
Wanted you to play the lead in Gladiator II.
It was about 2 or 3 weeks after we had a Zoom together for about half an hour. He called my agents called me. I was walking up Upper Street in Islington. I screamed, I phoned my family, and now we're stood here.
When you're walking onto set on that first day, do you get nervous? Or does Ridley offer advice to you?
On set, it's a precious thing. You know, so you're nervous every day.
And in terms of a film with so many moving parts, do you get, as an actor,
if it's a Friday, you get 3 takes.
So, for example, if you were to say, do you know what, I might want to do that again?
No. He'll never move on if the scene's not there, but if the scene's there, he's one of the greatest actors ever lived. He's one of the greatest actors to ever do it. He comes in, and he gets his off the scene, and I get mine, and then I start.
Ready? How are you? Nice to see you. How are you? Mwah. Mwah. Is that
The other queen. Queen to queen.
I've heard you're an amazing cook from your children.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you. Lots of love. Bye, Denzel.
What color is your dress?
Pedro, you look amazing.
Cheers.
Mwah, mwah. Not a single one.
Here in London, Leicester Square, by His Majesty the King. His Majesty is now heading over to meet the director of Gladiator II, Sir Ridley Scott. And now Paul Mescal, who plays Lucius in Gladiator II. Next we have Denzel Washington, who plays Macronus in the film. And alongside Denzel, Pedro Pascal, who plays General Acacius.
He's got the most shit to talk the whole time, isn't he?
Connie Nielsen, who was in the original Gladiator, returns as Lucilla.
cavalry's around.
And then we have Joseph Quinn, Emperor Geta in Gladiator II, and Fred Heckinger, who plays Emperor Caracalla. His Majesty is now chatting to one of our most celebrated actors, Derek Jacobi, who returns to Gladiator II as Gracchus.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our live stream of the global premiere of Gladiator II. Now, the red carpet action might be over, but fear not, because we're going to have lots more content coming your way. So make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube and you're following us across all of our socials. Because let's be honest, are you not entertained? Right, that's enough. I'm going home now.